here real quick.
Oh, happy 420, everybody.
Oh, it's 420.
Happy
I didn't even know.
420.
Also,
With an icon like that, didn't even know. Ha, very funny.
what are you talking about? My icon?
Yeah, your icon.
Just because I have that as an icon doesn't mean I fucking do that shit.
Give me just a second.
Also, when you say a blinker, what the fuck do you mean by that?
Oh, you hit it until the thing stops.
Oh, you're talking about like a bong or something?
No, they're like on a vape. The light blinks whenever it can't hit anymore.
Oh, okay. See, I don't smoke or anything, so I don't know that shit.
Man's uncultured.
Look, when they invent maybe some smoke that doesn't fucking harm your lungs and shit, maybe then I'll do it.
They do. It's called edibles.
That's not smoking.
It is if you call weed smoke. Which people do.
While he's fucking muted, I'm gonna take that time to find the right music for this.
I'm back.
I cast seal butthole on the dragon.
Little butthole.
I
Wait,
don't
I'm
know,
sorry.
you know, we-
Can I risk
In
the
the butthole.
dragon?
To refer to that meme way back where it goes, no dick, no balls, and probably no butthole, because this thing feeds on radiation.
I remember that, but I don't remember what video it's from.
It was the original was like some Fallout game because of the death clause.
Hmm.
Then why do they have mouths? Just get rid of that too.
That's not what I want.
The dragon starts dancing. It's a musical. No.
What is the one sound like?
Slight thumping in the distance.
It's called Dragonstone. That's why I'm checking it out.
Fast forward halfway through. I mean, it works. It's just not like high speed. I don't know what you're looking for though.
I'm just going through because, like, even though these have specific names to these, like, there's no just like, oh hey, it's super fast paced or anything like that. The only one that I know the exact tone to is this one, because it's labeled Doom music.
Just makes me think of the like Resident Evil backflip T-Rex.
This is gonna be our battle music. Oh man.
Just do that one, I guess. At least for
Lap.
the time being.
Caw.
Although I mean, turn it up. Guess I just adjust it on your end.
The two creatures face each other.
Yeah, we're gonna pick up right where we fucking left off. The dragon came down, landed right here, and we rolled initiative. And Elizabesto, you are up first.
So how would I go about rizzing said dragon?
Show all your
Well,
moves. Hit on it.
let's put it this way.
That dude's hit.
If you wanted to try to do anything to the dragon, you would have to try to like roll handle animal. But also at the same time, your companions would have relayed to you that this thing is very territorial, and you guys are definitely in its territory.
Okay, maybe then I just do hypnotic pattern.
And also
hold
at the same time, the lightning horse has like told you straight up that this thing's just like hyper aggressive. So let's, yeah, okay. Yeah, it'd be just him. Wisdom save. Okay, he got a 12, so he falls asleep.
Yo, guys, everybody hold
And-
your actions.
Can my can I get bardic inspiration? Once a bardic inspiration, shall I say?
Give it to the horse.
All right, horse, be imbued with my magic.
Let me play my bomb off, please.
I'm
It'll
gonna
make
start
it so much
playing
easier.
bagpipes.
Wait.
What was
I'm gonna
that?
play battle bagpipes.
Okay. Well, that spell happens, and the horse. This the horse is next. He... How the fuck far can he move?
Vestin's asking him to like set up an attack with him.
But the thing is, he can't understand Veston.
I
Yeah.
translate for him with Celestial. I translate everything everyone says to the horse in Celestial at all times. From this point forward.
But the thing is, can you talk when it's not your turn?
Yeah, it's free action, right? Because technically all of our turns are happening simultaneously in D&D canon.
Pierce
Plus it's a
level
smart creature.
spell. Uh, Can somebody look up the unconscious condition, or is it incapacitated?
Incapacitated.
Which is unconscious. Do they automatically... I know they fail deck saves automatically. Do they fail any other saves automatically?
That I don't know off the top of my head.
Incapacitated, can't take actions, bonus actions, reactions, concentrations, broken. And then that's all incapacitated says. Unconscious is a separate thing that says you get drops
Okay.
whatever it's holding and falls prone, fails strength and dex saves, attack rolls have advantage, and auto crit.
Well, this guy is gonna cast this lightning. He's gonna cast that on the dragon. And the dragon needs to make a fucking con save.
Rip. A smart creature, not smart.
He's not doing what you're thinking he's doing. But also the dragon passed. So it doesn't matter. He was trying to... I'll make it to where you can see what he casts. He was trying to cast Elemental Bane on the creature, since it was unconscious. And then I guess he's gonna use the rest of his movement to move near you, Jordan. Or no,
That's
Rascal.
not- Okay.
So wait, who has the bomb?
Me. I need like 2 turns to get it set up.
Then he's gonna get about right here with the rest of his movement. And he'll kind of like do like a head gesture, like he's motioning for you to get on his back.
Oh, let's fucking go.
You do know, like, from I think somebody touched him already. You're probably gonna get zapped a little bit when you do, but you'll be able to move faster.
I get to have my Narnia moment with the Aslan going, "Ride me!"
And he can't do anything else right this second, so it's your turn, Rascal.
Let's see. I'll use my movement to get here. And then I think I'm still concentrating on Bless.
Yeah, you cast that last time.
So I guess I'll just grow.
Oh well. Anything else?
Can I hold my action to use 2 teleport charges to teleport Jordan closer if he gets to me?
Sure.
Okay, I'll do that.
At the end of your turn, this guy is gonna use one of his legendary things to do his lightning speed. So we map it out. Boop. What is his speed? So yeah, he can do it. Jordan, he'll move like right here, and I will allow you to grab onto him if you would like. And then he'll be able to move the full 50 remaining feet this way. That's his legendary action, or one of his legendary actions. And that'll proc your held action.
Yeah, so I can go to the base of the mountain, I guess.
Yeah, because it is like a 20-foot-5 cliff up.
Yeah, so I can get you to the bottom, and then you can go up.
Word. I'll bonus action use one of my teleport charges. Then I want to position the bomb like next to the part where its wing connects to its body, because I wanted to get good body damage, but I also want the shrapnel to make his flying worse at the least.
Yeah, I would say like if you wanted to make sure to fuck up the wing, you'd probably have to set the thing on top of his wing, because the way he's laying down on the snow, like both his wings are kind of like flat.
I guess I'll do it. I'll put it on top of like its right wing to the left half side of it, so it's still close to the body.
Okay.
Then I'll light the fuse and run away.
Yeah, just jump off.
Wee.
Honestly.
So 25 feet, 10 feet. Is it like
Be 2d6.
yeah? Yeah, 6 bludgeoning damage as you hit the fucking ground.
Worth.
How long does it take to go off?
Would only be like 1 or 2 rounds at the most.
And then he's asleep.
I'm sure I would have primed it for pretty next round.
I mean, I would just say for the sake of it, just have it go off on his turn.
No. Okay.
So, do you remember how much damage I told you to, or how many dice I told you to roll?
I do remember.
You want to go ahead and roll
I
that?
wrote it down.
Just double everything.
Oh, do I get to double the die?
I don't think so.
Damn, I don't get advantage bomb explosion. All right. Bow.
Yeah, that's a large portion of his health. And that was... We decided that was all piercing, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
I think I wanted piercing and force, but that's fine.
Yeah, bomb goes off.
Let's go.
Shrapnel goes flying everywhere, and since you're at the base of the cliff, Rascal, you see just scrap just fly over you in tiny chunks. You kind of feel it after the bomb goes off, kind of raining down around you, losing most of its like deadliness as it gets towards you. It's like somebody shooting a shotgun up in the air, and like the pellets kind of just raining down around you after they've been traveling for a little bit.
It fucking worked.
Yeah, and one of the dragon's wings does look kind of fucked up. You don't know if it'll still be able to fly, but it does also look very mad. But yeah, back to you, Arguin. Is Libby still here?
Yeah. I don't know if I cast anything because all of my stuff with them being nearby or him being nearby, like distant whispers. I mean, I guess I could go vicious mockery, but I mean,
yeah, if a vicious mockery hits, it's good, and then like dissonant whispers is okay.
oh, I've actually got to be
Is it
closer
still under the effect
'cause,
of hypnotic pattern?
No, once it took
No.
damage, it's
Okay.
awake now.
Okay, I guess I'll try vicious mockery. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to move closer. What was this rock thing I was standing next to?
It's just a boulder that you can push over if he gets close to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna move close enough. I only need to be within 60 feet of it. I couldn't sit here. That's the side of the cliff.
Yeah,
Right.
you're gonna so you can move right there, but you won't be in range. You're gonna have to like once you get right there, you're gonna have to slide down the cliff.
You can also just hold your action to cast a thing, and if he gets close to you.
I guess I'll hold my action, I guess, because I mean, I don't really need to do anything right now.
And if he flies off the cliff and comes to fight us, you'll be in range.
Um, I guess I'll do either of you want. I might be able to cast Hypnotic Pattern from where I'm at right now if I've cast it far enough back. Let me see.
So it's 120 feet, so you could cast it like all the way over there.
Yeah. It could also be good to wait a second, just because we kind of want him off the cliff.
Can I hold Hypnotic Pattern as an action?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
dokie. Holding Hypnotic Pattern then.
But you do have to give it like the specific trigger, like where you want to aim it at. Like, I want to aim it at
Yeah.
wherever the dragon's at the time, or I
You
want
could
to.
do it, like if he flies off, like hit just the dragon with the pattern.
If he like flies this over here.
That way you can like hit him from above with it, and then if he like falls asleep in air, he'll fall.
Okay, so I need to say that I hold my Hypnotic Pattern for whenever he's flying. Or like, do I have to say specifically where he's gonna be at?
No, you can just set it as like if he starts to fly, then have it go off. So
I'm gonna try to just make him fall out of the sky.
So yeah, I guess I'm gonna do that. Okay, Lightning Horse's turn. Actually, two things are gonna happen because
Okay, can I give Lightning Horse another bardic inspiration?
he still has the other one. He didn't get to use anything.
One of you guys want a bardic?
I'll take it.
Yeah,
Okie dokie.
that's cool.
Okay, I'll roll to see whose thing goes first, but one of them is, or both of them are using one of their things. Okay. Okay, yeah. Drago's going first then. Drago is gonna use one of his legendary actions, and he is gonna use his cost 3-1 to be able to use his fireball. So he is putting it, I think I said right here? Yeah. Everybody in a 15-foot radius right here, as he like rears his head back and shoots down a little fireball. It spreads out. Needs to make a dex save. That is a failure. That's also a failure. Kieran being the only one who passed.
My teleport gives me resistance to all damage for this turn.
Okay. That is 37 fire damage.
Word.
Make sure to minus that off of this guy's health. Grab a pen so I don't lose track of this. Okay. And then Kieran's using one of his things. cast one of his spells.
Also, I did put myself on push to talk, and I may or may not every time you guys don't think I'm here be talking to you, and then have to say what I'm gonna say every time because I forget I put on push to talk.
Word.
He's gonna use. What level is this casted at again? He's gonna use lightning bolt. So Dex for dragon.
9d6.
He fails.
9d6. 9d6.
Just that much, okay. And that is both of all their legendary shit.
It's Arguin's turn now.
Well, no, she
Sorry.
ended her turn.
Oh, right. So now it's its turn.
Yeah, so... Fuck, where's my measuring tool? So, and then, add 25 to that. So that would be... It'd have enough to get about, like, right there. Actually, I think it's just gonna cast this. It's gonna do a shatter right on top of its head. That's a con. Which, fuck, man, it rolled a 5. Full damage again.
5d8. 5d8.
Wow, that is very disappointing damage, though.
I don't know.
It got out of 5d8, it only got a 17 damage.
Hey, well, it's damage.
I know, but still, that's very disappointing. And yeah, I guess it'll use the rest of its movement to get up here. And it doesn't have any bonus actions, I believe it can take. So yeah, you're up, Rascal.
That misses.
Yeah, that is definitely gonna miss.
We will. I think in my turn. I don't remember. Do we have healing potions? I don't remember. Yeah, I do. Is it bonus action healing potion?
Yeah, it's bonus action healing potion.
Okay, cool. I want to use a healing potion.
Okay.
For 9. Done.
Okay, Beston, you're out.
I'm going to bonus action teleport up to the dragon.
Okay.
Then I'm going to use the flaming kobold skull to cast vampiric touch.
That is most definitely a miss.
Well, shit. I go up to 50.
Anything else you would like to do?
Yes. My ship will broadside. 23 and 6.
The 23 will hit.
Eight piercing.
Okay.
Oh, you forgot to set up your undead creature.
Meh.
Hey man, skeleton shooting arrows is a skeleton shooting arrows.
That's true, but I don't think it would get the free necrotic damage, so it'd be even worse. Brain.
You just have movement left, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna move over here behind it.
Okay.
Try to give the horse working.
Yeah. And I'll end my turn.
Now it's the dragon's turn.
Bring it.
You're not gonna like what's about to probably happen. So, because you guys have gotten it to a certain HP threshold, I get to add an extra damage thing on here, but well, get to that.
Fun.
It's gonna rear up and try to bite you.
Sure.
18 hit.
Silvery barbs. 75.
So it got a 20 and a 24, so I assume.
Okay, 18 hits, yeah.
Yeah.
18 hits you. Crazy.
Yep.
The
Why aren't you up here, bud?
you can ignore the 12 piercing, but there is
I'll get
9
11.
fire on that.
Damn.
9
Alright.
fire on that, and then as well an additional 6 fire. So
Our front line's the horse, but
and then
It's me.
here come the talons.
Let's go.
Oh damn, it missed. I'm assuming a 15
Hell
doesn't
yeah.
hit.
That misses.
what's your AC?
Oh,
17.
Yeah. I got
Is that with your
roll
plus one?
No, it doesn't.
Plus one from what?
Werewolf?
I believe so, yeah. Because I don't think I... What do I have on? I don't think I have... I'm not wearing armor because I get sorcery AC
So
thingy,
13
and
plus
then I
4.
have a shield. And then so 13, 15, 16, 17. Oh no. So it is 18 technically.
But it still hits you.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's with my splint armor and +1, I get 19. But I only have like 50 HP total, so that fireball like nuked me.
That damage resistance is coming in clutch.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, the fireball is one of like his hardest hitting thing besides maybe his talons. If the talons had hit you right there, I'm pretty sure you would have possibly gone down.
Damn.
But that is the end of his turn. I know Elizabeth still said her net is crashing, so. For the time being, when she comes back, we'll go back to her. Or for right now, we'll just let the lightning horse go. And seeing as you are like right on top of him, can't cast any kind of area of effect spells, so he is just gonna.
Oh yeah, you can cast it over here.
He's gonna kind of just get behind him and to his attacks, so he can make one of each of these. That is definitely gonna hit for 20.
No, it has no reactions. You can just walk away.
Oh, that's huge.
That is also gonna hit.
Oh, it has flanking, nat 20. Ooh, baby.
I am back.
Welcome back.
It's 20 plus 17, 37.
That is not gonna hit though.
Still 57 damage.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, because we skipped Elizabeth, so we'll go back to her. And because the lightning horse just ended his turn, the other person is going to take one of his legendary actions to attack, and he's going to make a talon attack against Jordan. Damn, still the same roll, 15. Fuck.
Ooh, baby. That's what we're talking about.
I'm the best frontline caster there's ever been.
Argwin, we're back to you now.
Okay, so how does holding an action and doing something different the next time I have an action work?
So basically, you were holding action to do the spell, and the conditions never went off. So that action you were holding just went to waste. You had the potential to do it, but it just didn't happen. You didn't waste a spell slot or anything. It's just back to your turn.
Okay. I guess I'll move up to wherever I need to be close
Yeah,
enough
you
to
come
hit him.
down. Vicious mockery.
Okay, I'm gonna scream, "You giant scaly salamander! I bet you could beat that lightning horse if you tried."
Yeah, he fails. He got a 4.
Woo!
So-
Let's go.
2d4.
Yeah, 2d4.
I rolled 2d4.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep.
Sick.
7.
Let's go.
7 psychic. You
Anything,
Call me the mind flayer.
anything else on your turn?
Anybody want a bardic?
Did Jordan use his or no?
No, I rolled too low. I didn't want to waste it.
Lightning Horse rolled
Okay.
too well to use it.
Oh, on his horn, he didn't. Could it hit
Okay, you want one?
Oh,
on his 16? Could he have rolled one to hit?
what
It's
is
a D8, I think.
D8? Is it a D8?
Oh, hold on
sh-
one minute.
What's
D8 at 5th level. Yep.
okay? Bring it up to. Okay, yeah, that would hit.
Sick.
Another 19.
Another 19.
Okay.
So yeah, we can give the horse another one.
Yeah, you can give the horse another one.
All right, giving the horse another one. Here, horsey. And I just start playing some more battle bagpipes to just be like, yeah, you got this.
Thunderstruck bagpipes. Let's go.
Yeah, thunderstruck bagpipes. Let's go. And now I'm gonna have to play.
Okay, and then at the end of her turn, we'll see which one goes first. First roll will be Lightning Horse, other one will be Dragoon. Okay, Lightning Horse won out. He is gonna use his to attack.
1,000 years of death. Let's go.
That is
18.
still gonna miss.
Bardic.
Yeah, that'll hit. With a
Let's
maximum
go.
of 17. And then Dragoon's gonna use his last legendary action of the round to expeditious move. He is gonna be able to move up to his speed away without
Okay.
provoking opportunity attacks.
Rip.
So he's gonna take off and start flapping, even though it's very poorly for him since one of his wings is fucked up. He's gonna flap up here. And that is his legendary actions. Rascal, you are up. And the cliff he's on, I would say, from the ground, is about like 50 to 60 feet up. From where you are, Vestin, it is about probably 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. So I want to. So like he's like on this corner, right?
He's like, I mean, you can call it a corner, but it's like close to
Because
just.
because it looks like a pretty small piece of ice is what I was going to try to like shatter and hit him and the ground he's standing on to try to like cause it to collapse.
I mean, you could try. We'll roll a percentile to see if anything happens.
Because the shatter will hit the like non-organic material there. It's a non-magic object that isn't being worn or carried also takes damage if it's in the spell's area. So everything there will take 10 thunder.
He got exactly a 14, so he passes. So 5.
Yeah, just half. And then all the land will just take 10.
You reckon, with that going off, that maybe if you were to shatter it just like 2 more times, it'd probably break, but it is still intact.
Well, I don't have that many spell slots. So I'm done.
Vestin, you're up.
Mm, gonna use another teleport charge. And try to get the vampiric touch to hit.
Nope.
Damn.
And I assume neither one of those is gonna hit.
That's his turn.
Okay. Boy, man, you're being so loud. I don't know if y'all can hear that.
Nope.
Good. Okay, yeah, he's gonna try to. Seeing that you're being the most persistent, the dragon is like extra annoyed with you. He's gonna try to take you out. 21 for the bites. And then an extra. So in total, 9 fire damage. And then the
All right.
talons. That is a 23.
Silvery barbs.
That is a natural 1.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
Breaks his talon. It's like
That triggers my wild magic.
Yes, it does.
nuke him. Nuke
Give me
him.
a roll.
65.
Nuke him.
I don't know what 65 is.
Turn the dragon into a plant.
Roll me a d4.
Wham.
Okay. Both you and the dragon need to make con saves. Against your spell save DC.
I fail.
I'm assuming a 9 also fails.
Let's go.
Both you and the dragon are now under the effects of blindness.
Let's go.
From blindness, deafness. So you're both blind.
At the end of the dragon's turn, I'm gonna stone rune him, I think. Oh no, it's
Is
not.
this
It's 30
wild
feet
magic?
from
I
me.
take it.
Can't do it.
Yes, it's wild magic.
I thought it was 60. It's only 30. Whoop. I can't do it.
So put a token on the dragon.
Blind dragon.
I guess. Fuck, man, I guess this token. Blind just means they're like, they can't, they have disadvantage on attacks, right? And they're like vision's limited.
Well, I can tell you. Let's see. Blinded is blind creature can't see and automatically fails ability checks that require sight. Attack rolls against creatures have advantage, and a creature's attack have disadvantage.
Okay, but let's say you can't see where it's going, I guess. So. It's gonna, like, very haggardly, like, move more this way, so you'll get a attack of opportunity at disadvantage while it's, like, kind of staggering its way on this cliff face.
Wouldn't it be a flat roll because the attack has advantage because it's blinded?
It's blind, so you get advantage on it?
Yeah, it gets disadvantage, and you get advantage.
Okay, yeah, then just flat.
19.
Yes, that hits.
Let's fucking go.
Finally something.
What level spell is that?
I think it's level 3, right?
14 necrotic damage, and I heal for 14.
I thought you healed for half. Yeah, equal to
Oh, it
half.
is half.
Yeah. Okay, it's the end of the dragon's turn.
Does my mimic get an attack of opportunity?
Sure. Why not? I mean, he's supposed to technically have his own darken,
16.
but no, that'll miss.
Rip.
And let's see, he was, so I measured it out, right? He was right there. Can move. Okay, yeah. Can move like all the way over here. Put him like right there. And then at the end of the dragon's turn, the Kieran's gonna use his last legendary for the round. And lightning speed. And he's gonna get, what is his 60?
Just jumps the cliff.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I don't think he can. 30 feet. What's his?
It's 15.
No, like from where he's at, the landmass, it's like a 30-foot up to the next cliff face, even though it's 15 foot apart. But he's got enough strength, he actually can, so he's just gonna woof with the remaining 30 feet he has.
You gotta break out the
I'm gonna
Pythagorean theorem
Zyroplant him and root him,
here.
and then hit him with a few autos.
Okay, wisdom save. Let's go, he got a natural 20.
Silvery barbs.
No, I missed. Report me, FF. Let's go next.
You may still hit.
Rip, you got a natural 1.
No!
You now hit. Fate was changed.
And that would trigger your shit again.
But I was back at 0.
You can't be like at 0. You gotta be at like, once you go down from whatever percent you were at, you're at like 20%. You have to be back at a minimum
range.
to trigger it.
Okay.
So 54. Oh no. Okay. Please pick. I need you to pick 2 spots within 30 feet of you.
Five-foot spots?
Yep, just 5-foot spots within 30 feet of you.
How about right here and right here?
30 feet.
Oh, within 30 feet? Fuck. Yeah. There. And there.
Okay. Let me see where I put this shit at, cause I don't know. I also don't know if these tokens retain their size. No, they didn't.
Oh, this one again?
Yes, this one again. Where the fuck did the thing go? Instead of one this time. There's two.
They're right here.
They'll come in at the end of the round. Anything else you wanted to do, Arguin?
I would anybody what are those that are there?
There's it's
Sorry.
the plant monster thing that we summoned when fighting the sharks.
Oh, so these are the Zyra plants.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody want a bardic inspiration of anything? I got one more left before the fight's over with.
Sure.
Anybody want to last huzzah?
Sure.
All right, you can have my last bardic.
Okay, sorry, I had to take a phone call. So yeah, these plants you guys have fought before, you know that these are like hostile to pretty much everybody.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, do they fall under that hypnotic pattern
No,
that I threw out
no, because that happened.
before they get there?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Makes sense. Okay.
Which means I also need to pull up their stat sheet real quick. And you had nothing else you could do, right?
No, I do not have anything else I can do.
Okay. Lightning Horse's turn, and
Lightning bolt. Hit him.
very
You can do
perplexed
AoEs
about
again.
the
Yeah.
things that just showed up.
Are they even growing in the winter?
He is gonna so, what is this one? Here he's gonna use the one he can only use one time per day.
Domain expansion.
Oh no, wait. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you. Okay, so it can choose, okay. So it's gonna get probably about right there and then use that. Yeah.
I don't even think it has to get that close if it didn't want to.
Well, if it wants to be able to try to hit the dragon as well. It has to be within 30 feet.
Each creature within 30 feet of it. Okay, I understand. I thought it was from a point.
No, it's within 30 feet. So, boop. Boop. One plant fails, one passes, and Dragoon also fails.
Let's go.
Bust out the advanced roller for this shit.
10d6.
So 19 and 16.
That would be 35.
The dragon is looking pretty fucked at this point. He's also awake now. Still blinded.
Yeah.
And then the Kieran can't do anything else on his turn. But at the end of the Kieran's turn, the dragon, seeing 2 more plants sprout up, like
He
seeing
can't
the,
see.
well, he can barely see, but he can see enough.
Oh, he's blinded. You can't. He's
Dragons have
literally as
blind sight.
a.
Yeah, he does have blindside. um. Seeing 2 potential like things kind of sprout up in between you and him, and the rest of everybody, he is gonna use his legendary action, Expeditious Movement. And he's gonna use his remaining, because I'll say that bomb cut his flight speed in half. That's why he couldn't move his full like 80 feet last time. He's gonna use his 40 flight speed to get the fuck out, like off the map.
I follow him off the map. I continue the map.
Yeah, I want to hunt this guy down.
He's not allowed to run.
But yeah, it is your turn, Rascal. He is currently 40 feet away. Like, but you guys are still in combat because of the man-eating plants.
Let's see.
So, height-wise, he is now.
It's a longbow. It doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just giving you a reference. He moved up 20, so he is now 80 feet up, and another 20 feet away
Let's go.
for sure. 9.
No, 25. He's blinded.
Yeah, I mean, if
Let's go. He has to make a saving throw.
what is the saving throw for? Like, what am I using here?
Strength save. He'll probably make it, but if he doesn't, it's fine.
He got a 16 and a 23.
Yeah, that'll make it.
So
He just takes. He won't take any fire damage probably, but he'll take the 24 piercing. I was just
24?
trying to get the fire shackles off to make him not be able to go anywhere.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
And then they're both gonna try to use another legendary action at the same time. See who goes first. Lightning Horse wins out again. How far does that go? 100 foot. Okay. He's gonna try to lightning bolt him one more time.
Cut his wing off.
4th level. Lightning bolt. Fails. And the 2 plants. Boop, boop.
Let's
That
go.
one passes. As the dragon is flying away, and he looks like he's about to hit another stride of like burst of speed, the horse shoots out a lightning bolt from its horn, striking it like dead in the center, and it bursts through its chest on the opposite side. and then the thing falls down through the air, crashing down into the ground as Drago's
Let's
finally dead.
go. We got him.
Now you just gotta deal with the fucking plants.
Okay, walk away.
I mean, they can move.
That's fine. They have to jump off a cliff to get me.
But Vestin, you are up.
Um, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Add them in at the end of the turn order. Yes, a 20 would hit.
And necrotic.
Yep.
Can I bite as a part of that?
What does bite specifically like say? What can trigger it?
It's a part of like the multi-attack thing as a werewolf. So it's like normally it's like with your weapon attack you can make a free bite, but that's a spell attack, so it's up to you.
I'm gonna go with no, probably. I don't know how
Word.
the interaction really would work.
Then we're gonna broadside 15.
Yes, 15 will hit.
13 piercing.
Owie.
Let's see. Yep, that's it.
Plant's turn.
Ugh. The Monster Hunter Guild will never believe this.
That's
I got a camera.
Right.
gonna miss. That's also
We just
gonna
do
miss.
full Breath of the Wild Zelda pose in front of Dragon.
With the horse.
Yeah.
And then the plant's gonna try to get the horse. That's gonna hit. And that is also gonna hit. Oof. And then the horse needs to make a strength save.
Oh, it's good at those.
It failed.
It failed.
Okay, so Vestin, you've dealt with these things before. You kind of know their attack pattern as it like swings and bites at you. The horse, unknowing what these things are, just immediately gets bitten, and then its vines wrap around its body, entangling it.
It'll be fine. I'll dig it out.
Owie. Horse.
Yeah, I'll dig it deeper into the god or what?
And then Argwin, you were up.
Okay, so
Kill the
let
plants.
me see if I can hit them with a hypnotic pattern.
I think
Okay.
you were good there. You just got to go up a little bit.
Wisdom. One plant failed, one passed. So, one in front of Jordan is now asleep, the other one is still awake. Anything else you would like to do?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Kieran's gonna use one of his things to attack. He's gonna try to. What is the ruling condition on that? Let's look it up.
I think it just has disadvantage if it's restrained.
No, it doesn't have disadvantage. It's just its speed becomes 0. Yeah, I don't know. Grapple is not as strong as it used to be.
Oh, they're just grappled.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah.
gonna electrify touch. But that is gonna miss with an 11. But it is the Kieran's turn. And being a smart horsey, he has being smart, he's just gonna unleash on him with 3 attacks. Which are all gonna hit.
$35 plus 21 is 56.
Yeah, the big owies for the plant. That is his turn, he can't do anything else. Rascal, you're up.
13 on this guy.
Yes, that will hit.
29 damage. 16 of it's fire, if that matters.
It does. It's a plant.
Yeah.
Fire hurts.
Nat 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'll just be 16. I think, yeah. Yep, just 16, because I can only use the other ones once a turn.
Plant's looking pretty rough, but it's still standing.
Word.
Destin, you're up.
Movement this way.
I'm gonna move up to it so I can do that. 10 necrotic.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Can I channel a smite into that?
Click smite for me? What does smite say in its description?
I'd probably be using this one.
Next time you hit a melee weapon attack.
Weapon attack rip.
Yeah.
It's also a bonus action you have to cast first.
Cringe. Broadside.
Both those would hit.
$16 piercing to that one.
This plant has got like all kinds of stuff stuck in it, holes missing, burn wounds from the electricity and the fire. It's like barely hanging on. I'm assuming this turn.
Yep.
Okay.
Dang, this thing is tanky.
They are tanky boys.
How long does this spell last? God.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should put this one to sleep. I gotta remember that.
Yup.
Okay. Well, since the Kieran is grappled, this plant gets advantage on its bite attack. And it can make 2 bites instead of 1. Does that hit? No, that doesn't. That does.
I think it's funny that they have to write use bottle opener on bottles that have normal bottle caps on them now.
Kieran takes half. So, nice. So, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that kind of hurt the Kieran a little bit.
Oh no.
And Argon, you're up.
Get him.
Okay, I'm gonna move up and hold on. I was gonna dissonant whispers. Can I dissonant whispers plants?
Yeah. I don't think it, unless it specifies. Which can hear you, yeah, I mean, as long as they can hear you, that's the main thing. So what kind of save is that? Wisdom? It got an 8, so it fails. Go ahead and roll the damage.
I would be rolling 3d6, 4d6.
Are you upcasting it?
Are you doing it at level 2 spell slot or a level 1 spell slot?
Let me look.
It's a level 1 spell, but you can upcast it.
Yeah,
level
let me
higher.
expand to level 2 to get that extra sweet.
Oh, okay.
All right, so 4d6.
Yep, 46 psychic.
Oh, look at that 6 and that 4. Those 2 kind of suck, but we'll take them.
Okay.
14.
So
I'm gonna throw my. Also, hold on.
you don't have to throw anything else in there with the 14.
Okay.
I'll give you that much. So as you play this like dissonant tune, it rings out. The plant like seems to have like a shiver go through it, and then like out its mouth shoots like this greenish like ichor as it like falls over. That
Sweet. Okay, well then that is my turn because I have nothing else. I'll just sit back and play bagpipes.
Kieran, no longer being grappled, is just gonna stomp on top of the dead body that just fell over. And try to electrocute the other one. All those hits. And I guess it'll move over here now. Just because it's smart enough to give you flanking. And plant's no longer asleep, and you're up, Rascal.
Ba, 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 ba. 1, 2, 3. We'll teleport up here.
How far can you teleport again?
30.
It's a 60-foot cliff.
Oh, fine. I climb up.
I'll just let you know.
However many feet I can with another 10 feet or whatever.
I think if you're climbing, it's like, if you don't have a climb speed, it's like half your movement. So you'd get 15.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. No, that would not hit.
Done.
Bestin, you're up. That would hit.
10 necrotic.
Man, you just rolled nothing but 10s.
I'm so close to full HP again.
Anything else?
Broadside.
It would hit because you're like it's the same space as you, so it'd have flanking.
Nine piercing.
They're still up. Plant is gonna try to vine attack. Kieran. That'll hit. Another strength. It's not grappled. Bite's gonna miss. That is their turn.
Okay. Let me see how close I am. I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna werewolf.
Okay, oh, before you do that. So. Move you back to where you were. So. To get to the base of the cliff, you'd right here. Then from right there, it's another 60 feet up. So you would have to have 75 movement to get up there in one
Okay,
turn.
I'm gonna hit him with another dissonant whispers.
It fails. I got a 6.
Dissident. 3d6.
No. Wait, it failed or
Yeah,
I
it-
failed?
It failed. It rolls.
Okay, I'm gonna do it at a higher. I'm gonna do 46 again.
Okay.
It's 13.
Do I need to add dice to this? Do I need to add my
Yeah,
my nightly dice?
It's still very much alive.
All right, let me throw those extra dice in.
And then on its turn, Must
Magic
have been-
dice.
Oh, no.
She's using her magic dice box thing.
yeah.
Hold on, I gotta find it. Oof. Oof. It's
And
so-
correct me if I'm wrong. Forced movement doesn't trigger opportunity attacks, right?
Correct.
Okay, yeah. Because once that hits, according to the spell, it must immediately use this reaction to get as far as it can, which is 20 feet burrowing.
That's not forced movement.
force movement's like getting pushed back by um, Eldritch Blast, like or Thunder Wave.
Or someone dragging somebody. They're running
Them
away.
fleeing. They're fleeing.
But they're being forced to flee.
Right, but
That's
it's
why I was
not.
asking.
But they're not being like physically moved out of their control, is what that means.
Oh, let's see.
If they are just charmed and running, then they are willingly moving out of their way due to a charm effect on them.
Alright, let's see. Okay, so even Jeremy Crawford made a fucking comment about that as well. So yeah, it does. So you and Lightning Horso get a fucking...
I had to learn that from Jeremy Crawford as well.
18.
Yeah, 18 it hit.
10 necrotic damage!
The double 11 from the Lightning Horse does not hit though. And then it's gonna burrow.
Bye-bye.
You guys can no longer see it as it is underground. And for the sake of, you know, everything else, we'll just say combat ends there.
Just shoot lightning down the hole. Just
Combat is over.
To the dragon corpse. I'm snapping pics.
yeah.
In human form. Or elf form.
You don't want to do it in a werewolf form?
Nope.
No. I'll drop
Okay.
werewolf, but maintain giant form. But yeah. Cool. We'll talk to the guy if he has anything to say about the victory, and then from there, we just need to get this back to the volcano. Honestly,
So, upon you guys getting to the Dragon Corpse and whatnot, so are you guys wanting to, like, just do anything with it here, or bring it all the way just to the volcano immediately?
I don't know what people think's the best. I was just like the volcano. We can take our time, try to like get everything we can off of it. Otherwise, like I don't know how much we can really transport.
Yeah, could we feasibly transport this dragon back?
You... Let's put it this way. Yeah, your characters would already know traveling through the mountains is somewhat of a bitch. You know, you can only get, like, you get half your regular movement, which is 3 squares a day. Probably lugging what you're gonna estimate is like at least a ton or maybe a 2-ton dragon corpse around might be a bit more like detrimental to that movement.
So, do we know if the Monster Hunters Guild has a fetching?
You
Like,
do not.
okay.
But at the same time, you could also the horse is still there. The horse
Yeah, I mean, if he
has like
doesn't care to help, I mean,
well, no, the horse like is gonna have a conversation, but I was just saying for you guys, you could maybe try to convince the horse to try to help you, and you would be able to. I would say with his help, because he's just one size less than the dragon. You guys could probably maintain your 3 squares a day if you get his help.
cool.
Are we ever gonna go back to the town? Like, have we just
Yeah.
abandoned the town? Are we just living in the
Well, I mean,
volcano
we just
now?
Well, we're just in the town. Like it takes a couple. Like it would take us like a good amount of travel to get back to the town, and we've been exploring the unknown areas of the island. So like we eventually are going back to the town. We just got sidetracked, and now we've killed this dragon. So
Yeah,
I
it'll
feel
just
like now's the perfect time to go back to town with a dragon and a horse friend.
yeah.
but for the conversation with the horse, as you guys are like taking your photos and inspecting your kills, you kind of see like the horse like he kind of like inspects the body, but then also at the same time like the horse just kind of seems lost in thought.
I'll speak to it and ask it what it is thinking about.
Um, it's very like hesitant at first, but turns to you. Um, since you and your compatriots were willing to fight by my side in the battle with this thing, and seeing that you fought so valiantly, I'm gonna level with you. When I told you that me killing this thing or wanting to kill this thing was more about territory, I lied. I was. He's like, basically, I have been banished from the realm that I came from and was, as punishment for what happened there, sent here to hunt down a particular monster that was from our realm that wreaked a little bit of havoc there. And I happen to think this might have been it, because they gave me just a very vague inclination to what I was hunting down.
What is it that they? What is the description they gave you?
Wings, potential horns, breathed fire. Um, he says, in about size wise, probably about the same size as that, if not a little bit bigger.
Does this sound like the demon thing that we fought or whatever, like the giant flying thing, or no?
Which demon thing are you referring to?
The
The
like
big,
crow dragon thing.
No,
yeah.
no, no, no. The
Okay.
crow dragon thing did not have horns.
Okay, and then the other dragon did not breathe fire, or do we know?
It breathes fire,
Okay. Can
but
I tell it
that
about
one,
that one? But it's smaller.
yeah, the it being smaller would already rule it out. But they said that this thing terrorized uh the realm it was from, like its group of people, like more Kirans over the years, and then eventually they were able to drive it from its realm, and he was banished here to hunt it down as a
Okay.
test to see if he could, be absolved of his
So there's possibly another one around.
From the description he's giving you, you don't. It could possibly be a lot of things. It could be another dragon. It could be something
A
completely fucking
Pitney.
different.
Well, I am more than happy to assist you on your quest to find this creature. Currently, me and my friends were going to try to bring this corpse back with us to take apart and use for various tools and armor.
Well, he tells you, I have no problem with you guys having this corpse, seeing that you did half the battle as well. And if I find what I'm looking for in the future, my foe that I'm here to hunt, I can try to seek you guys out. But for the time being, I
Okay.
don't even know if it's here on this island or this
Well, if we get any leads on something that sounds like your description, I will let you know.
Ask him if he'll help us take the corpse back to town.
Would this is very hard for us to move. Would you mind taking time out of your schedule to bring it back with us to where we come from?
Seeing as that you said you will aid me in a future fight against this other foe that's still out there, I can see it in my heart to grant you this request.
Sick.
Hey, final, I got a question for you.
Yes.
If I multi-class as a wizard, can I be a wizard? A riz?
Rizzlard.
I mean, you can try that.
Go divination wizard so you get
Let's
20
go,
dice.
wizard. Here I come.
And just wait until you get a nat 20 important dice and then just persuasion somebody and be like, I win.
Yeah.
And then they also have a silvery barge prepared.
It becomes 20.
What do you guys think is the most romantic and or most riz instrument? Because bagpipe seems a little
What are you talking about?
a little aggressive.
Bagpipes are the most sexy instrument for Irish people. You gotta think
But
of it this
like
way.
I would
It's got to be the lyre or a
I think
harp.
I think you could also go like eloquence, and then you're just like speaking to them.
You just gotta think it this way. Bagpipes, you're probably gonna you're the most effective. You're gonna woo dwarvish people.
ooh no, okay, so
Oh well, we don't want to.
harp, flute. What was the other one you said?
Lyre.
Lyre. Okay,
Lyre's
harp,
basically
flute, and
guitar.
lyre. Okay, I'm gonna look
No,
into these and
that's the
see which
lute.
one I like the best and
Lyre
which
is
ones
like
I can.
It's like a
in
hand
between
harp.
of it's like an in between guitar harp.
Okay, I'm gonna see how much
Just carry around a full harp.
Riz style music I can
Yeah,
find for each
a
of
full
these.
sized harp.
Just on wheels.
Yeah, just carrying a full size harp around.
You could play the
beatbox
PG3
flute at
theme
people.
song.
Just beatbox flute at people.
I can actually play flute, so I can legit get. Well, I have to buy a new flute. If I
Rip.
can't play my flute, it's broken. But I absolutely could learn a song and play it.
So, for the sake of this, you guys are wanting to go directly back to town, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's better at the current junction, because then we can get the Monster Hunter Guild to help us.
Okay. So, for the sake of time,
And we get the renown.
yeah, for the sake of time, we're gonna say that you guys are going to spend 1, 2, 3.
Wouldn't it be easier just to go like down one, and then if we maintain our full speed, we could be like.
Well, horse likes
I feel
traveling
like-
by the mountains.
Okay.
I feel like mountain travel would be safer.
So, it's 1, 2, 3. 3.
On the road again.
And let's dip out and take the boat and just fucking zoom it.
I don't think we can do that with the dragon.
Yeah, we'll tie the dragon to the canoe.
It won't
fucking-
go.
Immediately sinks the
What
canoe.
happened to your bag of holding?
The
It's
dragon.
not
I
gonna
think we
do
can fit a
shit.
dragon in the
Bro.
bag of holding. It's got
It's
a
a bit
small
more than
hole.
500 feet, and there's a canoe in the bag of holding.
Yeah. The dragon weighs about like 2 tons. Plus, you can't fit it in there. It's way too big. I'm gonna say it takes you guys about like a full week to get back.
Hell yeah. Become friends with the horse.
Well, I mean, from the conversation you guys were having with the horse, you can assume he already acquaints you as like friends, if not close enough to friends.
Feston's gonna try to talk to it with terrible celestial that he's gonna try to learn now.
I gotta do like sun rituals every morning, and then I also have to like just talk to it. I'm just gonna start asking it about its home world. And I guess I'll help Vista and try to learn Celestial.
Let's go. We need even more languages to be able to communicate in.
I mean, I just had the only other one I could teach you is giant. Our uncle taught me giant.
And okay, so yeah, say after a week's full of travel, you guys are able to make it back. The lightning horse would probably get about, I'd say, to this square, and tell you guys that you can start making your way from there. By yourselves, he's not getting any closer to the town.
Yeah, the normal people probably would freak out a little bit. We appreciate your help, though.
He gives you like a head nod, and he tells you that if you need to find him, he's gonna continue his search in the very north region, like the winter place.
Yeah.
That's where you can find him. He's gonna search up there for a good bit.
All right. Wait, what'd you say again? Sorry.
Basically, just the winter wonderland up top. He's gonna be searching
Okay,
that whole
he's just
region.
gonna be trolling around there. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's gonna patrol around there for a little bit for sure.
So yeah,
search.
we need to get this dragon cut up and honestly to head back out into the mountains. Now it's just become search for the One Piece.
The One Piece? Are we gonna be the pirate lords?
Well,
We gotta
that
steal the god power from the mushroom.
Oh yeah.
Do
There's
we have any fruit?
there's the god power from the mushroom, and then there has to be a dragon lair somewhere in the mountain that the dragon was from. So we could possibly find his horde just in a cave somewhere.
You also got to remember, these aren't normal dragons. You don't know if they collect hordes or are money hungry or whatnot.
It's still like worth checking out.
I'm just throwing that out there.
I understand. I'm just throwing out what basic logic tells me.
Yeah, we'd want to waste at least like a week of time looking, because if there's a horde there, it's worth that weeks of wasted time for sure.
Yeah, 'cause, like worst case, we just look for mines instead. That's like we're trying to find minerals or a dragon horde. Because if we get mineral deposits, we get some people hired out there to start mining stuff and sending it to the forge.
So we'll say as you guys arrive back with the huge dragon corpse.
Yeah, can you throw that on the map and see how big it is compared to the door?
Yeah, sure. Let me fucking find the thing again.
You have to like shrink us down to really tiny.
So this thing was
Just
about
make him
like
one less
that
than
big, right? Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd be like one less than that in size category.
Yeah, because the horse was 4 squares of 6, yeah. So you guys are pulling this behind you. The guards see you coming. And they kind of look at you guys, look at the doorway they have, and they're like,
Little help.
they're like, okay,
We
before
found a thing.
We killed this thing.
before
Oh yeah,
we even
that would probably be
get to
better
the
to say
fact
we
that
killed it.
that is a dragon,
Oh, is that what it is?
we're gonna send for the monster guild, and then also probably
Bring all the butchers.
some of the, I guess, carpentry people to see if they
Get
can
there and out here.
build something to maybe get this in town.
Get there and out here.
Theron's a blacksmith.
I know. Get him out here.
So we'll say within like 5-10 minutes, some people from the Monster Hunter Guild are out there talking to you, as well as a bunch of like carpentry and stonework people are kind of like looking at the size of the dragon and then looking at the stuff and kind of measuring out in their minds like, how the fuck are we gonna get this thing in?
So
I mean,
can
hell, it might be
with
better to just make temporary work out
with
here to
our
deconstruct it.
last long rest, I can use my ability to switch my carpentry tools to something else. What would be like the better tools for um trying to do this endeavor? Like I'm thinking like leather
Kitchen's
workers.
tools? Oh,
I can
leather
do
workers, yeah.
or like I can do cook's tools or like leather workers tools. If I'm just trying to like help skin the thing or like get scales, teeth, I'd be really interested in like whatever produces fire in it as my character.
I would say it'd probably be, I guess, leatherwork tools if closest
If I'm
thing.
okay, if I'm specifically trying, like I'm going to specifically try my hardest to get whatever makes fire out of its body, like in like skinning it, like or like cutting it open. But otherwise, I'm just gonna try to get like scales and skin to make armors out of.
Um, but they like hearing upon Veston suggest like doing it outside. They kind of think, could we do it out here? Would it be more feasible? You kind of see him like pondering it.
Just make scaffolding. Set up
Uh,
tents.
yeah, you see like pretty much most of the workers are like dwarves. They run back in, and they have a bunch of people start bringing out some stuff to build like some wooden platform type stuff in this area to be able to get this thing up on and all kinds of stuff.
All right.
So we'll say that takes them about like an hour or two to set up.
I want to see if Theron is interested in working with any of the bits of the dragon.
By the way, what stat did you use to roll with those tools?
I did strength.
Okay. Yeah, if you specifically, like, I would say, like, most of the townspeople are probably like looking at the gate, not going out, but Theron would eventually like show up, and if you ask him if he's willing to like work with some of the stuff, um, before they like move the dragon body over there, he'd go like touch some of the scales on it, and he'd come back to you. He's like, well, judging from how strong those scales
If
seem,
he won't, I will.
he's like, well, judging how strong those scales seem and how the skin, like how rough the texture is, I could probably make some decent armor out of it. I would need definitely some time to work with it. I've never worked with some like dragon stuff like that.
Dragon mail. Let's go.
We all need some new bling.
I just need a cape.
Uh,
I need either clothing or what am I proficient in?
so I'm assuming the D4's for guidance.
Hey, guys, I'm gonna warn you. It's starting to lightning here, and typically when it lightnings, my internet is out. So if I just go AFK, it's probably because my internet is like cut out.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything you're interested in with the dragon?
Yeah, Elizabeth. So is there anything that you want from the dragon?
Weapon from any of the claws or something.
Yeah, I can. If we can try to build something. We could try to make her like a dragon club that she can cast stuff on. I don't know.
Okay, so
Make a staff out of
I
a
can throw
bone.
out some
Ooh, make a
suggestions.
liar or whatever that thing you
Ooh,
said
yeah.
out of the
Bone
dragon.
So I can throw out some suggestions for
Use their teeth to
stuff,
make flutes and stuff.
because I will say with the whole well, let me do Den's for thing first. Den with a 21.
Yeah.
While the Monster Hunter Guild is like also working on it, you're able to like get in there and like you find I guess you call it, let's just say for the sake of it, I think it's called like an inferno sack. I think that's what they call it in the like actual Monster Hunter thing. Let me see. I think I have it right here somewhere.
Damn. It's not a crystal.
Yeah, it's called just an inferno sack. That's what it's called. Okay.
Okay. I cut
So
out its sack. Got it.
it's like just from the look of it on the outside, it looks weird, but then as you like get it out, you're able to look inside, and it looks like inside there's like two different like lumps that like when they hit together spark, and you assume that like some kind of gas ignites into this to shoot this stuff out.
Okay.
But just looking at the way you think, like you could probably get something made out of this to have it like shoot fire, and then
Okay.
since the Monster Hunter Guild is working on it, they're probably gonna get like they're gonna like be able to get just about everything off this fucking thing. and you guys are
Cool.
gonna have all the access to all the parts. So as far as
The
stuff goes, you
so
can.
the only thing I really am trying to get made out of this is like a cloak of like fire resistance or something.
So
If I can get like a cape of dragon scale hide.
yeah, I mean you could probably get something like that made. So I would say there's enough materials here for you can get some. Hold on. Oh damn, that hurt. Um, you can get some weapons made from either the talons, which might be special, the tail, which also might be special. The teeth would just be like regular either daggers or short swords because they're about that big.
Uh-huh.
The Inferno
Can I,
Sack can be made into something special. There's enough scales to make that cloak you want, and I would say you could either make if you want to make a heavy piece of armor, there's enough for that, or you can something less than heavy, and there would be
what could I
probably.
use to make like arrows or something for like a bow?
How about this? How about we make it where each person gets to choose, because you guys got the whole thing. Each person can choose about like 2 things they want to make in total out of this like whole
Word.
stuff. And you can just tell me what you want, and I can tell you if it's like plausible with current city that we're in. Because the
Word.
people here gotta make it.
Dragon bone
I
flute.
can help make a lot of stuff because I have smiths and leather workers tools right now. But the
Dragon bone flute is very plausible. My other question is,
anyone that wants to use this set can. I'm not really gonna. I don't really have a way to think. I don't have the thought of how to use it.
I mean, you can spend time like you can just be like, hey, give it to somebody and be like, hey, can you make a magic thing out of this, and they could maybe do something with
Right.
it.
Well, it's more like what Vestin's been about, so I'm just like giving it to him. Like, here, see how you can make this work. Make another bomb. I don't really know.
Yeah. I zoned out during the description, so I'll need to get that again to put in the notes.
Do we
I'm
plan
sorry.
on making the mountain our main base? Like, are we going to go back there as like our central
That's
hub or whatever?
at the very least, Rascal's gonna be going back there to like try to make it like a holy site kind of thing, because he's like a forge god like cleric.
Okay, you know what? I'll say 2 seems a little bit. I'll say 3 things, but also if you want these things to be uh inherently like magical, you're gonna have to have somebody like do something with them besides just their innate value of being, dragon.
I mean, what is the possibilities that I have for them to do things? Like, if I wanted my flute to have more of a potent effect, what would I do?
So
Yeah,
basically, once you get the part
it's
off,
pretty vague.
yeah, once you get the part off the dragon, um, you would go give it to like one of the blacksmiths or one of the other people, people who work with these types of things to make the items. They could make it, and then they could work with somebody else as well to get the stuff enchanted.
Okay, I don't know what else I want from it.
Armor?
Sure?
They,
Question mark.
I mean, you can take your time trying to decide what you want. There's again, you can get up to 3 things as long as they're like plausible.
Maybe I need to look at weapons on D&D Wikidot.
So I would like a a longsword that can be a magic focus that I could channel Shadow Blade through. Like I want something that I could get reach and not have to drop the shield.
Okay.
And I want to be able to cast my magics through it. I think are the really only things I care about for the weapon. I could go for an armor, but it'd have to
Could I
be
possibly get
pretty
a
good.
crossbow? Because
Yeah, you can try to.
I am proficient in crossbows.
By the way, Jordan, whatever you guys are wanting to, just so I don't because I'm gonna have to work on putting together a bunch of stuff. Just message to me on Discord. You can tell me right now, but
Okay,
just make sure to
cool.
do that as well, so I have a note of it. And as far as a crossbow goes, yes, you can try to get a crossbow made. Also, for bringing this thing in and letting the Monster Hunter Guild basically take it apart and study it while they're doing that at the same time.
Yeah.
You guys get the gold amount because it was brought in dead, not alive. You get 1,000 GP.
Sick.
So 333 apiece, and we'll tip the guild 1 gold.
And then you guys. You went into the forest and were able to get back out unscathed, paid to be determined. We'll say because you guys brought back some information from the forest, because I assume you're wanting to turn that information in.
Yeah.
We'll say that's another 500 GP on top of there.
It's, uh, 166, 167 gold. A piece.
Also, just to let you guys know, I did update the magic item shop with a few new items. I still need to add some more, but there are new items in there.
All right.
So we got 1,000 gold split between the three of us. We got 333.333 gold each.
And then we got 166.67, so we get it over with another 167. So 133 plus 167, so 490, I think 500 gold a piece.
It's nice.
Yeah, 500 gold a piece. Um,
You know what? Just for the sake of it, because you guys actually did take it down, and I made it a little bit tougher than I should have, even though you guys didn't have a hard time with it. Give yourselves each another just 100 gold from the guild.
Sick. Um, I have a bunch of pictures to share with peeps. Uh, I have a picture of the dragon diving on the lightning horse. I have a picture of the dragon picking up the lightning horse, and I have a picture of the dragon throwing the lightning horse off a cliff. I have pictures of the giant ice wolf and its pack. I have a picture of a dead ice wolf. I also have pictures of of the vampiric kobolds that were around our tents just before that battle happened. Then I have the pictures of us around the dragon's body with the horse, the dragon's body, the horse, and then a picture of the bomb damage and the lightning bolt damage in the same frame, if possible.
Uh, I'd say for sure they upon seeing the pictures, because I assume you're sharing this with like the guild, right?
Yeah.
Uh, they would want the kobold one. They would also want the lightning horse one because they are curious about what the hell the lightning horse is. Since you got so close, they ask you, "What is that creature?" If you had any knowledge to give about it.
it's a celestial being.
That thing helped us kill the dragon.
We rode on it at one point, I think.
Yeah, it carried me to the dragon so I could put a bomb on top of it while it was incapacitated, because that is the greatest bard that's ever lived.
So you're saying
Who
that this
managed to
thing was
put the dragon to sleep.
actually intelligent enough to work
It
with you?
spoke celestial.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll have to make a note of that.
It
But
was
yeah,
really chill, actually.
Okay. So I have a
they'll
question final.
let me just 1 second. They're gonna give
Okay.
you they're gonna take the cobalt, they're gonna take the one of the Kirin, they're gonna take the ice wolves. And you said you had the bird cryptid one, right?
Yes.
They're gonna take that one as well. Trying to remember which other ones am I missing?
I have pictures of the dragon and the horse fighting. And then I have the victory pictures of us with the horse and the dead dragon.
I'll say they'll take
I
one
think I also have a picture of the tiny mouse chimera thing. I don't remember if we turned that in already.
I
I
think
think
we
you already
turned that
turned
one
that
in
one
already.
Okay.
I think they'll take one more of the horse and the Kirin fighting. So with those, they will give you I'll say 60 GP for the information. And they also
Okay.
tell you if you want, they'll take that picture of you guys in front of the dead dragon and they can hang it up in their like hall of like a bunch of they have a bunch of other things like heroes defeating
Sure.
monsters and they can put it up in there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, you get another 60 GP. And what was your question, Den?
So I want to talk to whoever made the stuff for their shop because the spark sword I want to find a way to make my sword a +1 sword. And I figure somebody that could make one could help me in that matter. I don't really like the jumping jolt is like okay, but I don't really care because it does lightning. But I just mostly just want a +1 sword. And then anything extra I get from there is whatever.
Um,
Icing.
sure. I can say that while he's talking to Theron, you ask Theron who he goes to get his stuff like enchanted, and who else like works on that. And let me see if I can find this fucking token. Okay. Yeah, this lady. And unfortunately, I lost my list of names because I switched computers, so I'm gonna have to go find or make up a new name for her. But Theron would bring you guys to a separate shop where he gets his stuff, like his magic stuff done, and introduce you to a Yanti lady.
Hello.
I don't have a name for her right now, so
Li Ming.
What do you mean?
no, she's dead.
Okay, rip. Rip Li Ming then.
Ming Lee.
Here, look.
Was that the name? I don't know. That's what
Yeah,
I
I
have.
think it was.
Journal from Yuan T parenthesis Li Ming.
Yeah, that was the Yanti cleric you guys fought in that cave. Remember the guy? That's the
Yeah,
cleric
yeah.
that held person on you and fucked you up.
Okay.
Well, I wouldn't basically just want to talk to her and ask her about enchanting my sword, and see what we can what services she offers. But other than that, like that's the only thing I'm have money to spend on. Uh, I'm down to add on to building stuff though, if anyone wants to throw in on that.
What do you plan on building and how much do you need?
I'm trying to build a temple, and I'm trying to build an improved garden.
Which one do you want most?
Uh, Probably the temple first. It seems like a good time to get the temple.
All
With
right, who all's put in so I can determine how much I need to give?
uh, do we decide if we can share a temple's faith, or do we have to have two separate temples?
Um, I would say you could have the thing in the same temple. It would just kind of be like split, but you don't know how well your god and his god would mash up together in the same space.
It'd be very
I would.
it'd be very interesting. It'd be a very strange feng shui energy.
Yeah,
Because it would be the sun and then death and fate and winter.
Okay,
yeah. So like our domains don't overlap very much, so we're not really fighting for each other's power.
But the aesthetic will be a clash for sure.
We'll just have your services at night.
that's
No, you do your services in the morning, mine are at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's a good
Y-
name. I Marsha Blackscale. Marcius Blackscale. There it is. Yeah.
So Are you throwing in for this temple too, then, Jordan?
If we're doing the temple, I'll go halvesies on it
Okay.
for that.
So me and him can throw 350 a piece of that, and then if you want to throw in for something else, we can. Elizabeth.
Okay. You said the garden. What's the garden 650?
Yeah, that's
I only have 688, so I could do like 400 to that.
okay.
Leave myself 288.
Okay, so I'll throw 250 of that.
So you guys are getting the temple?
We got the temple in the garden,
Temple in the garden. Okay. Let me mark
so we
that
can
one.
feed the people in our temple.
Buying and improved garden. Buying.
But getting a temple right now after bringing in a dragon is like pretty good publicity for a temple.
For sure. The Dragon Slayers open a new church.
If only you guys had a tavern, you guys would be popping right now.
I got a fourth of a tavern.
Man,
I got 300 left.
I'm gonna have to make that map so much bigger to fit a fucking temple in there as well.
Um,
Yeah, we need.
I
A
could get a
tavern's
pool.
like a tavern's okay. I mean, like, a fool.
So as to your question on,
If you want to get the kitchen too, I can throw 300 at it, so then we can feed everybody in the temple with the garden and the kitchen combo.
You said you'll throw how much at it?
300.
Yeah, I got you.
so buying the kitchen as well.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to do some serious map editing.
I still
Um,
have some money. I'm not completely broke. Let's go.
I have
For
3
once,
gold.
I did it.
I have 3 gold, 12 silver.
I hung on to like 288 just in case there's some
Hell yeah.
reason I need to have it.
I'm just
I
going
have
Hail Mary.
193 left, so we got a nice chunk of change if we need some crazy thing.
Hey, if you guys throw your money together, you can still get your pool.
Nah, we should look at the magic item shop and I might
Oh,
have some
yeah.
weird
Fair,
stuff that I
fair.
want to make.
so as to your question, on getting your sword upgraded to a +1,
Yeah.
she would tell you it's gonna cost about like because looking it up, like +1 swords are uncommon, so it's in that range. I'd say she'd probably give it to you, especially because they're an introduce you. Should probably give you some kind of a discount. 250.
What'd you say, 250?
Yeah, 250.
That's not bad. I already spent all my money though.
I'm just letting you know how much it's gonna
That's
cost.
cool. Yeah. Um, it's like cool. This is gonna be the sword that I get this eventually to full out, just like fire thunder sword.
But yeah, I mean, I think you know, I think that right there would be a nice place to wrap up. Because I mean, fuck this, I gotta do a fuckload of shit.
gonna
Yeah,
take a
I
long
agree
time
because
for
I
that
have to work
construction
in
to
the
be
morning.
done.
Yeah. But we like
Yeah.
we're gonna have our improved bedrooms, so we have like sleeping quarters, a kitchen, and a garden for our temple.
Honestly, huge. Big improvements.
Yeah, you guys made actually like huge improvements to your base. I just gotta fucking.
Yeah, we're gonna start getting followers.
We're going
Church.
to need body for the mushroom grinder.
Yeah, I also need miners.
Whoa.
Like doors, you know?
Ah, okay.
He's falling into the. I'm not even gonna make the low hanging fruit joke.
I need people to send to the mines.